Sigula lero ndi sigula pambana kwambiri chifukwa likupititsa patsogolo kuti mavuto amene amakhalabo ananga tife tikakhala kuti ntchito zambirimbiri athe.
Child labor is like a disease that has hindered the development of more than 1 million children in Malawi. In 2017, a study by the National Statistical Office revealed that among children in child labor within the country, 16% are involved in hazardous work. In 2018, UNESCO joined the government of Malawi and other non-government organizations in commemorating the World Day Against Child Labor, which was held in Kasongo district. It was a significant day to the children that participated, as it created awareness on the evils of child labor, among other things.
The function is very important because it will help the local people who have attended the function to understand what child labor is and what they have to do to eliminate child labor in our country. And the students themselves, they have learned what child labor is. So I think when someone does something to them, they'll be able to identify that this is beyond my level, it is child labor, and I'm supposed to go to this particular organization to report. It is very important for young people to take part because we are the leaders of tomorrow. So if the cases of child labor are increasing today and there's nothing that has been done about it, I think they will continue and they will also be done in the coming generation.
As youths, we will try our level best to report this kind of cases if we find them in our communities.
The day started with a solidarity walk that saw primary and secondary school students march on to the district council premises via the labor office. Joining the children were government officials, teachers, and even Kapaza operators. Despite making a statement with a march, it is the placards carried by these enthusiastic children that spoke much more. The big walk led to the commemoration ceremony, which started with patronage of pavilions by the guest of honor, Joseph Mwandija, who is also Principal Secretary for the Ministry of Labor. Among the pavilions was a booth which exhibited the work done by UNESCO, Total Land Care, and CRECOM under the Clear True project.
That's why we have these are leaflets for Titalizani helpline, whereby we advise the community members and the children to go and seek for advice or refer cases about the child labor. We believe that children in child labor, they are psychologically affected. So we train community volunteers in psychosocial support so that they provide the children with psychosocial support through children corner centers, and we train even a teacher as a counselor who is always with these children who are withdrawn from children. But we also know that for these children to be in child labor is because they are economically challenged. So we cannot only withdraw them from child labor, but we believe that their parents and their guardians, they need also to be empowered economically so that to improve their household income.
What are you doing to empower the parents?
We introduce village savings and loan associations that are doing the savings and doing some small businesses, and also we support farmers with the irrigation scheme. That's why you see those trade pumps. So we believe that they will produce enough to support their families.
During the ceremony, children representing schools from various districts of the country performed their dances, songs, drama, and poems that emphasized on two things: elimination of child labor in Malawi by the year 2025 and promotion of a safe and healthy generation, which underlies the theme of this year's commemoration. The children made it clear that they need government to protect them.
Boma itawujirapo kantu kuti nkhaza iziti mwachitsanzo anthu amene amalemba ntchito ana akanali ang'ono, anthuwo ndi ophunzira, nzeru zawo munthu ali nazo, komano akapezeka kuti akuchita mchitidwe umenewo, boma limatha osachitapo kanthu pongowasiya anthu amenewa molomoti amangidwe akakhale mu prison zaka zambiri. Tikupempha aboma kuti ngati ndikotheka anthu amenewa akapezeka awamange awayike mu prison ndipo ife achinyamata tipitirize maphunziro athu.
However, government spokesperson at the event revealed their commitment in eradicating child labor before 2025.
Basically, it's the government of Malawi that has put in place. There is laws that have been put in place. For example, the Employment Act prohibits the employment of children. Of course, things like Education Act, but also the Constitution is clear that children should not be exploited.
Any company that employs the youth as a child labor, that company must be closed. And at the same time, issue of health and safety. We are spending a lot of money here in Malawi because of some of these companies who are not following the simple rules of safety and health.
We need to make sure that regardless of where you are working, whether you are working in the informal sector or in the formal sector, you are protected and that you are not going to be harmed by the type of work you do. So that's why the emphasis on safety and health.
We are working in collaboration with Ministry of Education, and it's our job to make sure that no child left behind. Our aim is that by the end of this year, this thing should be a thing of the past. Let's not wait until 2025. When we come to 2025, we can all sing the glory song that mission accomplished.
Apart from government, the International Labour Organization is also doing its part in the fight against child labor.
The importance of this day, or why it was started, is so that we can create awareness on the issue of child labor, the problem of child labor that still exists globally, but also specifically in this case for Malawi. There are different programs on prevention, different programs on empowering families and communities, and creating awareness generally on the need to make sure that child labor is eliminated.
Child labor is truly a malicious act that needs to be dealt with entirely, as it victimizes the most vulnerable children in our communities.
Most of the times when we're employed at these places, we don't have enough time for studying or doing other things like homeworks. This has really made us drop in our academics and has affected our country again because we're not having many educated people to improve our country. With an increase in this HIV and this pandemic, our parents are dying and they're leaving us as orphans. And most of the times we're in the streets. As a result, many educated and wealthy people are taking advantage of us and employing us in their different places like farms. And also, it's because of poverty. Many times our parents are not able to pay for our school fees, and then they're just sending us into different places like farms or other places to work in order to find enough money to pay for our school fees.
As the children marched and sang in unison, one could easily tell that they know what they are standing for, as their facial expressions reveal their determination to see child labor toasted to oblivion. Whether this will be achieved or not remains to be seen. What matters now is that the children have done their part in voicing out their utmost desire.